this season of the Come Up New York.
You brought it up, bitch! You fucking spread lies.
You don't have to hello.
Is this not Come Up?
I feel like this group is like a really bad domestic relationship because we all just speak bad on each other, try to kill each other, and we always come back together. For what reason, I don't know why. This is New York City, where you either gotta make money or let it make you.
I never done this before.
Put your mouth on it and pick it up.
It's a whole lot louder. Cheers to new beginnings and new chapters.
Here we have a special guest in the building.
Hey you guys, what's going on? It's tragic.
I'm back. I have a lot going on. I have a upcoming last line for 2020. And I'm just here, you know, to serve the looks and finish being a bad bitch because you bitches could not. Let's go. Get out of breath.
It is with a heavy heart that I have to report that viral sensation and season 1 cast member of the hit web series, The Come Up New York, Isaiah Polite, died early Tuesday morning in a horrible car accident in Long Island, New York.
We all know we just lost a friend, a sister, a confidant, a ride or die, you know, so we're just here to just pay tribute, give some remembrance, you know, to the whole situation.
That shit just hit me mad different.
So we gotta make sure we watch each other back because not every day is promised.
Yeah, I had met up with Chance.
I've met Chance before.
Oh, you have?
So Chance, we stopped speaking after we hooked up. So I don't know if he feels some type of way because honestly, I feel some type of way because the hookup wasn't that great.
So, I wanted to tell you that I had a conversation before you came the last time with Mitch, and he said that he had history with you.
Let me take a sip, hold on.
He said that y'all had a one-night stand.
We were actually talking, we was communicating, we was getting to know each other, but I'ma check that. Well, you know, we gotta, you know, settle the score. I'ma choke the shit out of this bitch.
So we know last year Aubrey was able to share her side of the story. This year you're able to share your side of the story. So can you tell us exactly what happened?
Honestly speaking,
I never snaked you, Spanky, and you snaked me.
It's about to go down.
I never did anything with you, though.
welcome to New York, baby.
My name is O'Neal Blue. You guys know me from Backwards Club Season 4, Season 5, to Come Up Season 2, and now I'm back for Season 3. I know you guys are excited. So basically, since I left the season, I was focusing more on my personal life and my relationship, and it's been going really well. I decided to drop the lashing for a while, but I'm coming back with something bigger and better, sunglasses. So you guys need to be on the lookout. So I feel like I need to get into the fashion industry a little bit more because I'm more of a fashion forward kind of guy. Like a lot of people see me and they know me for my fashion and my looks on Instagram. I have 12,000 followers and most of my photos are my looks and my style and stuff like that. So I was like, you know, why not start a sunglass line, something that I'm interested in and I can actually capitalize off of.
I need to work out a lot more.
Me too, man. I'm tired as hell. Yeah. Shit, I'm out of shape.
Exercising is good for stress.
For real. And I haven't worked out in a long time. Like, it's been like a few months, but I'm about to get my ass back in this gym because lately I've been all about this health, you feel me? And you know, I gotta be 50 looking good. So I'm meeting with one of my close friends, Sashay, to, you know, speak to her about some of the issues that has been going on in the group, especially the stuff that had happened last year. And I also wanted to get her advice and her partnership on the sunglass line, because she's very fashion forward, she's very glamorous.
I invited you out here today because, you know, I haven't seen you in a while, and I have an idea, and you were the first person that came to mind.
Right.
Yes.
What is it?
So I'm thinking about doing like this pop-up glasses, sunglasses, you know, and like I just feel like, you know, you have the style, the great designs, and plus you're a lady, you know, and I want your ideas, and I also want you to collab with me on that.
All right. Well, I look forward to it because the season for all of that's coming up anyways, the fall and the winter.
She has an amazing style, and I feel like she can be good help to what I'm trying to do.
So I'm kind of uneasy a little bit because, you know, last year I really didn't end up on the best terms with some of the boys.
But you had mad shit to say about me also.
I
You talked about never did you. No, you didn't. Y'all don't gotta come up for.
And there's a couple of other people that I'm kind of looking at a little sideways as well. So I don't know how am I gonna bring myself back around the group, you know?
Right.
It's an interesting group. I have to introduce you to these boys.
Yeah.
And like it's very interesting.
So I mean, how bad did it end?
Bad.
So I decided to fill her in with what happened last season with Montel, because I know there's a lot of tension within the group right now, and especially if I'm gonna bring someone new to this group, I need to make sure everything is hashed out before, you know, we do anything crazy or anything stupid and I have to turn up.
So what are your intentions? Do you want to reconcile and make things right, or?
Even though me and Montel have had our differences, Montel is someone that I do love, and I wouldn't be happy if something happened to him. So I just feel like, you know, I'm ready to just let it go and move forward.
So my honest advice would be approach the situation with like that, confront him with that same energy, and if the same energy is reciprocated, then things will be squashed. But you guys have to be on one accord. Like, you can't be on some life is too short and he's on some fuck O'Neal. O'Neal's a dub, you know what I mean?
Well, I know eventually I'm gonna have to, like, you know, bump into him, and we're gonna have to see each other. So, you know, I'm open to fixing the situation. Let's just hope he is.
Okay. Let's see.
My name is Justin Rosa. I'm from Middletown, New York, and I do modeling and fitness training. I just like taking photos. You know, I do it on my own time, so why not do it professionally?
What's up, everybody? It's your girl,
Being in New York, you know, I want to get to network, get to know people, you know, see what kind of opportunities can come my way, and, you know, see what's out there. Me and my friend, we first arrived there. We're here to network and see like what kind of opportunities we could have, you know, after, you know, the event.
So, what you think about the event? Like, was it? How you felt about it?
I mean, the event was cool. I mean, I made some connections and stuff like that. It wasn't what I was expecting though. You know what I'm saying?
I know, like, I ain't gonna lie, like, I thought it would have been like a little bit better than what it was, but you know, I mean, it was cool for what it was. You know what I mean? We did a lot of connections. Did you make any connections?
No, I made a lot of connections. That's what I'm saying. Like, I made a lot of connections. So I mean, that was the good part about it.
So look, now since you're here, what exactly do you want to do? Like, what are you looking forward to doing?
I'm gonna just like for the hit-ups. I'm gonna just see like, you know, like what's the come.
Are you gonna actually start like pursuing the modeling and things like that?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why I want to like attend these events. I think, you know what I mean? Like, I want to see like what's out there and like, you know, what's gonna come my way. You know what I mean?
But look, I'm gonna tell you this. If you're gonna do it, I want you to go hard, go for it. You know what I'm saying? Go, give it 100%. You know, like.
Well, no doubt about it.
You know, as your friend, I'll support you. Everything that you do.
I mean, as you should. As you should. You know what I'm saying?
So forth. So I wish you the best and stuff. But you know, if you need me, I'm always here. You know what I'm saying? So just let me know. Keep me posted.
Well, you know what? Let's go. Let's turn up. Like,
yeah, let's get up out of here.
You know, we had a good time tonight.
Yeah, where we going to next?
We're gonna get fucked up.
Yeah, let's hit it. All right, out.
Talk that shit, big. Drop it, baby. Drop it, baby. Drop it, baby. Drop it, baby. You better drop it, baby. Drop it, baby. Drop it, baby. Drop it, baby. Drop it. Be Aquarius. I know you got a man. I know you got a man. But I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. No, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. No,
What's up, y'all? My name is JC Ditto. Mostly I know me from YouTube, RJ's Love, and most people just know me from Instagram and Facebook. I work out a lot, and I'm trans. I guess that's a part of, you know, that's who I am.
So we know last year Aubrey was able to share her side of the story. This year you're able to share your side of the story. So can you tell us exactly what happened?
Honestly speaking, I personally feel like she, you know, was really young when we got together. We didn't know each other for a very long time, but I guess probably wrong time, right place, wrong time. The age difference, the age gap, you know, we didn't agree on a lot of things in life, and we tried to work it out, but it didn't work out. You know, I don't agree with certain life choices she makes, and vice versa. So it just wasn't gonna work. No love lost. I don't think that, honestly speaking, I have any like bad blood with her. I think if we would have met when she was 24 and I was probably 28 or anything like that, probably would have been one of the best relationships ever. Still to this day, I feel is one of the best relationships I've had in a long time, but life happened. Right now, I'm a personal trainer, certified. Although I work a job, I also train people, and I do YouTube. So ultimately, my goal is to bring, well, 5 years from now, I want to own a gym, period. Like, I want to have my own gym. Next thing we're going to do, alternating, 1 and 1, right? 10 total, 5 push-ups on the weights. You rest 20 seconds before you get out of breath. Next thing you know, you're like, alright. I wasn't always comfortable with speaking about being trans and what transitioning is to me and what it means, because my father didn't agree with that lifestyle. So I always felt like in my life I wanted to please him to a certain degree. So now that I don't hold on to pleasing my dad or anyone, to be honest, I could just be myself and do what I want to do and move how I want to move. It allows me to be free, in a sense, if you want to put it that way. Transitioning is not a walk in the park. It's expensive, mentally challenging, physically challenging, emotionally, especially if you're medically transitioning. So from male to female, taking hormones, changing your name, getting surgeries, trying to create and be as comfortable in your body physically as you are mentally. Alright, good job. I'm gonna see you next week. I gotta take this call real quick, alright? Yo, so I just finished training a client or whatever, but so I just found out, cause you know me and Inge haven't spoken like what, like 6 months, 5 months, cause you know we were like dating. After we broke up, we were like trying to work on things for like a good like 8 months. What was it, like 8 months, 9 months? For her birthday and everything, like her birthday, even when she got her breast done and all of that, like nobody knew that I was around for all of that. And because you know we weren't public with that whole getting back together,
making things work, trying to see if they work out.
Right. So when we were supposed to work things out, she had told me, oh, you know, we're kind of talking to somebody, and I feel like you're not trying to make us official again and blah 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 blah. And I was like, you know what, I'm not ready for us to be official again. So if you feel like, you know, that route is better. And I mean, I knew she was talking to a girl, but I didn't know, like, you know, they were gonna be in a relationship. But come to find out, she has a whole girlfriend. And I mean, like, people tell me she's happy. I don't follow her on Facebook. I don't have her on Instagram. You know, because, you know, we haven't been friends on social media for like a year and a half or so. So now, like, it's full blown out there. You know, well, I've heard she's happy, so that's good. So, but we haven't spoke. I don't know.
Aside from that, how's everything going with your appointments and everything like that?
I mean, I have to go to Cannon Lord because I've been missing my shots and stuff like that for my hormones.
Wait, why?
Because, like, remember we went to Atlanta for a week,
yeah.
So I didn't get to take my shot for that. Then when I came back that week, I missed my appointment. So it's been like 2 weeks. So now I gotta go, I think, to Monday. I gotta go Monday, take my shot. So when you come back from Atlanta, we might be able to do brunch on Sunday or something.
Yeah, let's go Sunday. Yeah, that's definitely.
But other than that, I'm doing good. You know, I think everything is going good. Aside from, you know, the bullshit and me not getting my hormones and whatever the case may be, I'm good.
Watch the breakdown.
Yeah, I don't really give a fuck if you taken any little bitch. I wanna just take him. That's that nigga now. I fucked on his ex. You know I had to get that booty real sex. Man, these hoes ain't shit and I ain't either. You better keep your little bitch from around me.
What's going on, y'all? Y'all already know who it is. It's me, Spanky Morris, and I'm back again. Since last year, y'all see me kick somebody while they was down, which was not okay. But we on to new and better things. It's all about business, growth, and making money.
Okay for the kid.
It's a little low.
It's a little low for a bitch.
So today I'm meeting up with my friend Travis, just to fill him up and catch up on what's been going on lately and what I have going on in life and what he has going on as well.
Hello, so what's going on, friend?
Ain't shit. Ain't shit. After the other night, seeing you at the event with
Oh yeah, the event was really dope. I really enjoyed it.
It was cute, you know, trying to support the locals.
Mind you, he wanted me to do it, but I didn't have time to do
for
it.
the
One of the vendors wanted me to do it, but I couldn't do it.
It's a lot of work, you know, coming out with your own brand, and you know, people just think they could bust out with music or teams.
Yeah, speaking of brand, I just started mine not too long ago, and it did really good. Like, I did 2 collections so far, and I feel like people are really supporting me, and I just feel like I wasn't expecting that.
Are they really supporting, or you think they're supporting? Because that's the difference. We gotta realize with certain kind of people. It's hard to come out with your own shit.
It is.
So you gotta identify. You know what I'm saying? The piranhas and the guppies, if you know what I'm talking about.
I'm like supporters when people is actually like your friends are actually supporting you, buying your stuff. Or
you said friends, so that means something.
I mean, 'cause I like all my friends bought a hat, but still.
So how you feel about that?
Maybe they don't wear hats. That's fine.
They don't wear hats. You live in New York City, it's about to be fall. So you gonna go with that? They don't wear hats?
I don't know, but it is what it is at this point. But yeah, I started my brand, the Spanky Morris collection,
right?
And I'm just trying to like get myself out there now more and just see what I can bring to the table and just get myself out there.
So basically, me and Travis just talking about how I have a vendor event coming up for my hat launch, and how I'm kind of like nervous about it, and I don't know what to expect, but hopefully everything turns out good.
So I heard some things like it may or may not be some people on the show that I'm not like cool with, but I don't know how that's.
But why aren't you? You gotta fill me in. Like you can't just be like, well, Nick, you find who you're talking to, but you're not being. I'm mixy and I'm messy. So like, feed me.
None of that messy stuff. Cause I was clean messy last year, and I'm not about that messy nonsense this
that's
year.
Good.
Because yeah, it's not a good look, and I'm trying to like grow, and people thought I was messy, and that's not a thing for me. But somebody lied on me and said I said some things.
So I was talking about people and stuff.
People always say that. That's like the only thing that people would say, oh, you spoke about me. And who gives a fuck, bitch? So what? I spoke about you and?
But they just don't lie and say I did it and I really didn't do it. And it made a lot of people want to fight me and stuff. It was just
people still fight? What kind of bitches you messing with? This is what I'm talking about. It's all about growth and moving forward. You gotta bust out with your hat and shit. What's that? Say shitting on me? Period. Like
shitting.
Oh, that's shit on me. Shit. Well, I think my voice can relate to that too. Shit.
Right,
yeah, but I mean, yeah. You worry about yourself. You know what I'm saying?
Maybe people that don't have nothing going on with themselves always have an issue. So, you know, that's why I brainstormed. I got my own shit going on now. And now I want to see what these other bitches is doing. Because I don't really know what they doing.
Montel, haven't seen him in a while. So hopefully if I do see him, I don't know what's going to happen. But I guess we will see.
You know, so definitely invite me to your event because I will go. And besides your event, you know I'm here for the drama. So if you get just as a spectator, I'd be there. I don't want to be in the mix. I just want to be like,
I'll definitely invite you. You're definitely invited.
But
I don't know about this group though.
You never know. I can relate. You never know. It's based off. It's to me. I go off my first conversation. If I like you, then I don't. If I don't, then I'm gonna be around you.
We vibe.
People take that personally. So, word advice from me. Fuck these hoes. This is New York City. It's not about meeting new bitches. Like if I don't like you, I don't like you. But stick with your friends that actually support you.
So y'all already know it's Chance and I'm back, and y'all know I keep it real. So last year I wasn't really doing too much. I was more focused on putting bitches in their place, you know, but this time around I want to just focus more on myself. I'm trying to get into the music lane. I put a pause on the book so I could just try to write something that's a little more easier to reach out to the public. So I definitely don't want to be labeled as a rapper. I just want to be known as an artist. I feel like rapping or being classified as a rapper comes with so many expectations that I'm not trying to get into. I chose to try to go for the music route because I feel like I can invoke more emotion to my supporters rather than starting out with a book. I ain't trying to die, but we can do this. Just don't kill me. You don't want to do this? Sure, that too. So, you know, I like to eat. I've been gaining a little weight, you know, and we had some particular people in the group that I was fat shaming them and calling them all types of fat bitches. So I cannot be doing that if, you know, I'm gonna be bloated myself. So I'm meeting up with a newfound friend, Justin. I know him from Instagram and he has an amazing body, so he's gonna show me some routines and some things to get myself back in shape.
Working out for me is just, it's like a high for me. Like I love it. I just like the feeling of getting pumped and, you know, it just makes me want to go harder and harder every time. So, you know, I enjoy it.
Justin is literally making this look so easy and I'm just out of breath as he's doing all this shit, and I honestly wasn't really thinking I was gonna work out too much. I was just gonna watch him work out and then probably try it another day, but he was like, nah, you about to join me on this journey, and I honestly had a lot to eat before I got there, so it wasn't a good combination.
So that was a good workout, man.
I guess I don't appreciate you trying to kill me, but you know, I'll survive.
I mean, that's what I do when I work out. I try to go hard, you know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna go a little softer next time in the gym.
So you don't go as often?
Not as I used to. I used to go like at least 4 times a week. But I started like working a new job and like trying to get into new stuff, so I haven't really made the time for it.
Right.
But,
yeah, I mean, life gets in the way sometimes.
Yeah, it's all good. You know, I'm gonna get there. I'm gonna like that right there. But
yeah, you know, it takes time, but you know, you're gonna get there. That's it.
So after Justin nearly killing me in the gym, we went and took a little walk just so I could get to know more about him. He recently just did some stuff for New York Fashion Week. I think it's pretty dope that he's following his dreams. He definitely has the look for it. I could definitely see him going far in the industry.
Yeah, what you been up to?
So lately I've been just writing. I wanted to get into writing music. At first I was thinking about a book, but I think I want to put a hold on that because I think I could connect more with people with writing music, since, you know, I feel like music outreaches to all audiences.
Definitely,
you know?
right.
So I'm gonna be, you know, in the studio doing some things or whatever, getting that out just so I could share my work with people.
Oh, good. That's good. You gotta just keep following your dreams. That's it. Like, you gotta just keep going for it.
Absolutely.
So I asked Chance about what happened last season. I seen some of last season, so you know I wanted to kind of like know like what was the update on the drama of last season.
So not to be all up in your business, but you know I watched the show last season and I seen a lot of shit that happened. So like what happened? Like can you like explain to me in detail?
Well basically we had a certain someone that wanted to be a wild animal and get crazy, and I felt like they were attacking something of a weak link, so I felt like I had to step up.
True.
And you know, do a little something for that. But I feel like at the end of the day, I kind of regret it because I heard some things about that person that they've said about me, and they kind of set me up in a way.
Really?
Yeah, so I'm just looking at things from a different angle now, you know? So I'm starting to think like, was it worth getting all that craziness? Because I feel like that was a really ugly part of me that I don't really want to put out there for everyone to see, you know?
Right. I mean, if it wasn't worth it, then if they fucked you over, then that means like, you know, like it wasn't worth it at all.
Yeah, so I mean, I just have a few questions, a few concerns to bring to some people's attention. I just want to see where their heads was at when they decided to lie on me and still continue to play that narrative even after I was the reason why they didn't get their ass whooped. So, I mean, it is what it is.
Okay, so who are you talking about?
I'm talking about Spanky.
Oh. Yeah, I seen last season. He seemed a little messy, I ain't gonna lie.
I mean, I feel like he likes to throw rocks and keep on throwing rocks.
I seen last season, he seemed like that.
And he threw a boulder and they came back and they was about to whoop his ass, you know? But I mean, it is what it is. I'm gonna just get to the bottom of it.
Recently, me and Montel made up. We were both at candle lighting for a mutual friend that passed away, and I decided that we should have a conversation. You know, life too short. But then he started filling me in about all the stuff that was going on between him and Spanky, and I come to learn that Spanky was actually going back to him, giving him information, saying things that I said about him, and then coming back to me and telling me stuff, and also did a FaceTime call while he was at my house with Montel on it without Montel knowing that I was in the background. So it just created all of this messy, crazy shit going on, thus me and Montel's beef sprouted again.
Listen, when people are like that, they deserve to get their ass beat. It's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? That's just really what it is. I mean, that's the truth. Like, real talk.
Right.
I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you can't take it, then don't do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's it.
I feel like for the past couple goes arounds with like different groups and sceneries, you know, people gave him a pass, keep on letting him slide, but he's not rolling easy with me no more. We're gonna get this over with right then and early before we go any way further into the group, you know?
True. Yeah, we'll see what happens.
But I still want you to meet everybody, including him, and get your own, you know, opinion, meet everybody, get to know everybody. So
definitely, yeah.
I think it would be good to, you know, try to bring you around the group, see how.
Well, yeah, well, I actually wanted to bring that up to you. So I had thought about doing an event where I wanted everybody to meet up sometime this weekend. And I came up with a name and I called it the Share Fair. So meaning, you know, I want to get to know everybody. So I want everybody to, like, you know, share some information. So we call it, you know, I want to get to know everybody. So, you know, things about yourself and whatever. So.
All right, so we can all share information.
So you down for that?
Of course I'm down. We're gonna share. I'm gonna share some things, and I'm gonna share how bitches is fake as fuck, and they probably should have got their ass whooped. Okay. But you know, we'll see how it goes. All to positivity, you know.
That's how you gotta do it, man.
Period.
That's it.
I don't know. I don't trust nobody here, man.
I would look out the window, and I would look out, and I wouldn't see that he would never come back. And
your friend. Okay. I do not like your friend. I already told you it's me or him, and that's going to.
And who did I choose?
That's the fuck I would advise you to do, bitch. You don't motherfucking know me, bro. Bitch, you don't know me. You don't know me, bitch. You don't fucking know me, bitch. I don't fucking know you, bitch. Come at me, bitch. You got one person on you. I'm fucking like you. Stop. I'm fucking like bitch.
Baby, you my boo, you know exactly what to do. If you're falling down, then I'm falling down too. We never switch up, never act brand new. You my baby, you my boo, you know exactly what to do. When I call your number, you're always coming through. You never switch up, never act brand new.
So my name is Mitch. I'm a singer-songwriter from Jamaica, Queens, New York. I've been singing since I was 7 years old. You know, music is in my family. Like my dad, you know, traveled across the world with the biggest hip hop artists, you know, in the 1990s. You know, my mom been singing, you know, around the house and stuff like that. So that's where I got my vocals from. But, you know, most of the people is familiar with me from the Instagram blog page I used to run called PMO TV. But after 2017, I decided to focus more on my music career. So I got a single out right now called If It's Meant to Be.
If it's meant to be, baby, it will be, baby. If it's meant to be, baby, it will be, baby.
And it's really doing well out in the streets right now. And I'm working on my second single right now and trying to do a music video for that. So what I want to work on is like the ending part, get some ad-libs in there, and see how that goes.
You're talking about this part right here?
A little bit before that one.
Like that bridge, when the bridge started maybe?
Right, so right before the bridge, yeah. Music is therapeutic to me because I've been through a lot. Like my father was really not active in my life. So, you know, in order to speak to him, I had to do it through music. And even though I spoke about our situation in my music, it still haven't helped out the situation, but it has helped me. And now I'm past that and I'm just focused on my new music that I'm excited about and trying to get out to my supporters. Since I heard a word from you, and it seems this is what it's gonna be like for the rest of my life. Oh, what a tragedy. What an example of a man that you should never be, no. So tonight I'm in the studio working on my second single called A Man You Should Never Be. It speaks on my relationship with my dad. It's really not existing right now. Like we don't have a relationship. So, you know, my dad divorced my mother around a time where she got sick and stuff like that, and you know, just seeing their marriage fall out, that really affected me and his relationship. And you know, he wasn't there for a lot of things in my life, like my graduation, my 21st birthday and things like that. And you know, that marriage really took a toll on me and my dad relationship. So it's about that, and basically saying what he did to me that has affected me throughout life.
That was a nice note, that little riff right there. Went a little high and went low.
Oh, what a tragedy. Yeah. With the next ever of a man that you should never
During my session, I decided to go outside and talk to my best friend, Josh, to really get his outlook on, you know, me releasing such a personal song like this and me really speaking on everything that happened in me and my dad relationship.
Hello?
Hi, friend, how are you?
I'm doing good. Are you drunk?
You always think I'm drunk. I'm just sipping on a Red Bull. I just walked out of the studio. I'm working on that that A Man Should Never Be song about my dad.
Oh, that good. Heard you.
Yes, it's time to put out another single. I mean, my 2 singles that I have out right now, you know, they've been out for 6 months. They doing well or whatever, but time to put out some more music. Am I lying?
Right. No.
All right, so.
Absolutely. Put your damn music out there.
Right, exactly. So when I put this song out, I'm gonna put it all over social media, and I really feel like, you know, being that this song is so relatable, everybody going through something with their dads and stuff like that, it should do well.
Can I say something before you just... Why you do all that just now? Like you had hair.
Yo, don't play with me. I don't know, it's a habit. I like it's a habit.
Fall down and I'm falling down too. You never switch up, never act brand new. Cause you're my boo. You're my boo. You're my boo. You're my baby. You're my boo. You're my thing.
So today I decided to invite Montel and Chance over so we can sit and have a conversation and discuss what happened in the past, especially if we're going to be filming amongst the same group. We got to hash some things out, especially if I'm going to be around.
Hi.
Hey, what's
good?
Oh, you guys are late.
I know, I need to stop doing that.
What's up? Look at you looking all nice.
Thank you. I just been chilling, you know. I went to the gym the other day with this guy named Justin. He's a model slash actor. He was cool. He said he's gonna try to get me together because I've been eating too much.
Is he fit? Like fit?
He's fit.
Like body.
The body is like fit, like you fit, like fit, like snatch.
A husband?
Something like that. It's not like tall, take me down husband. It's more like boyfriend vibes, high school love, you know. But I embarrassed myself because I was struggling. He was doing, you know, the little things, and I was just like falling apart. But it was cool. He's dope. He's chill. But what's been up with you?
Nothing, you know, I'm just living, you know, happy as can be. Trying to work on some things, get some stuff in work. I want to go into like music management. Like I want to manage people, like artists. So like what I'm gonna do, like I'm doing like scouting and stuff like that to see if I can find like talent that I can like, you know, work with and stuff like that. And you know, I'm excited about that. And on top of that, I'm trying to do the sunglass collaboration. One of my friends, Sashay, you're gonna meet her too. You're gonna love her so much.
Right.
Cause like, you know, I gotta keep myself busy. Like that's the only way you won't stress, no mess, if you keep yourself busy, you know.
Well, speaking of mess, have you and Montel, y'all got to a common medium about all the things that was going on?
We haven't spoke about it, but I don't have an issue with Montel. I actually told him to come here today, you know, and, you know, so he could come and chill with us and we can fix what happened last season, because I don't feel like, you know, there was a lot going on. And Montel is someone that I truly care about. And you know, a lot been going on within our community. We've been losing a lot of people. And I just feel like, you know, I wouldn't be happy if I lost someone. You know, like especially like Montel. Like me and Montel, we're cool. Prior to this, and you know, I wouldn't want to lose my friend. You feel me? Over some stupid shit. It's petty.
Yeah, me and him, we was able to have a real conversation. I just figured out, like, in the moment of all that other shit don't matter, you know. At the end of the day, it's still like some type of brotherhood there, and we still need to be there for each other in times where we're down.
I'm glad that you see that growth.
Yeah, so, you know, I'm growing. We had choice words, but we cool now, we chilling. So I'll be excited to see him today.
That's good. Okay.
Hi, what's up? What's good? What's going on?
You see I hit the whole head. Hey. Hello, how are you?
I'm good, how you doing?
I'm doing well.
So I'm just sitting there. It's just like this real awkward pause. They're just staring at each other. I'm thinking like, okay, what's going on? Is Montel gonna just snatch all the food on the table? Is O'Neal gonna throw a drink? Like, I don't know. All I wanna know is where's the next batch of alcohol?
So how y'all feeling? How's y'all day so far?
I'm feeling good.
That's good.
How are you feeling?
You know, life.
Okay. Well, you know, we gotta, you know, settle the score. Because the reunion, we really didn't end off on the best of terms. So I feel like now we're in a peaceful setting and we're both sane. I want to get your side of what your motive was with last season and everything that went down.
So as far as like the reunion, because I don't want to, like, we can't like go back all the way to last season, but as far as the reunion, my only issue that I felt like I really had with you per se was I felt like towards the ending of, you know, our filming, I was losing my friend, and I didn't know how to communicate that to you, that I felt like we was drifting apart. And so I reacted out in a way of, you know, coming at you and screaming and hollering, but it was just mostly I felt like the person I came into this experience with, that was like my mentor, person that was talking to me at late nights, telling me how to handle certain situations, I was losing that person. I felt like we wasn't as close as we was. That's why I kept saying I don't really feel like we're that good of friends.
But you understand what made us drift, like the whole situation with Raekwon and stuff like that. That's what brought us to a point where I feel like, you know, if I'm gonna be here arguing with people for my friend, you feel me, and my friend is walking out behind the next person.
What is he so mad about? All right. What is he so mad about? I do not know him. Hey, what the fuck? Like, yo, I'm so tight right now, yo. I'm so tight. This is why I came out here by myself. I do not know that boy from nowhere, not from no hole, no. I do not know that boy. He gave my post to a crate. I do not know that boy. Like, he's mad for what reason I don't know. I do not know.
I came out here to check you because I feel where you're coming from. You're trying to show that you're mature, and I really get that.
You know, O'Neal was my mentor. O'Neal was the one that used to be on the phone with me late nights, like, you know, baby, you don't gotta feed into them, don't argue, don't fight, it's not giving that. So when you let somebody get under your skin like that, you feel me, it was like, where's all the long talks that me and you had? Like, where's all these like training techniques that you taught me, why you not using it?
If I'm defending my friend and my friend is going outside behind the bitch and I'm trying to, like, you know, I'm getting that for you, I feel some type of way about that. And you know, watching the show and shit like that, it made me really feel some type of way even more, seeing it. Because it was just like, you know, I had your back, you're supposed to have mine.
But and that's another thing, like I told you, like I do feel bad that you felt like I wasn't being a loyal friend. And my loyalty to you should never be questioned because everybody know, bitch, I'm riding with you regardless. It's just in that moment, I didn't want him to come at you. I just wanted him to have the same energy. And maybe my choice of words and, you know, what I said to him when I was outside was wrong, but my intentions was just, don't let nobody make you feel like you gotta now calm down or now tone yourself down when you had all this energy with me. You get what I'm saying? And no shade, I'm way bigger than you. You get what I'm saying? Literally you, I'm way bigger than you. You get what I'm saying? So why you feel like you can't get that same loudness that you had with me with O'Neal? You get what I'm saying? So that was just the motive, me going outside like, yo, go back in there and keep that same energy. But looking back on it, yes, I was wrong, and I'm gonna say this again, I do apologize because we are friends, regardless to what. And in the same sense of when everything, all the commotion was happening at the reunion, I wasn't gonna let no bitch put their hands on you right then and there. You get what I'm saying? Whatever we have going on is between us. It stays between us. You get what I'm saying? Whether we do gotta go in the bathroom for 30 seconds and shoot it. You get what I'm saying? We coming out, we still, it's a brother thing. Brothers fight, don't they?
We got straight to the point. We skipped all the pleasantries and all the bullshit, and we just got straight to the point, and it went well. Montel understood where I was coming from. I understood where Montel was coming from, and like both adults, we decided to talk about it, apologize, and move forward.
I just want to know, like, moving forward, can we let this go?
I let it go.
All right, so
it's a wrap.
Give me a hug and let's just, you know.
Hallelujah.
Yes, oh my God. We're good, we're good.
Yes. So
what's going on with you and Spanx? Cause what's going on? Cause I'm hearing.
I still don't like her.
What's going on?
I still don't like her. I still feel like she, in my opinion, I feel like she used people to do her dirty work. I felt like you were my friend coming into the season way closer to how me and you were. We did this together. You get what I'm saying? We were supposed to stick by each other, and you waited till you saw the odds wasn't in my favor, and you know, not everybody was getting along with me. You wanted to bandwagon, and you wanted to jump on the other party, and you wanted to, you know, tell things that I'm telling you in confidence as my friend, and go back and tell the other party. And I never did that to you. I never went and told anybody anything you said until we started beefing. I never went on social media and talked about you until you went to Chance and told Chance what you told him. But in the midst of you telling Chance what you told him about what I said, you didn't tell Chance what you said.
Oh, so he said something about Chance?
And
yes,
what?
The whole season.
What exactly did he say?
Well, so remember in that scene when me and you sat down with Angel and you were telling me how you felt like he was dragging out the story of me feeling ambushed by y'all? That same night I called him and I felt him and, like, you know, Chance felt some type of way. I feel like you and him need to have a sit down. He felt like, no shade, he don't need to have a sit down with you. He don't feel like he should keep having this conversation. It's pointless. You're not low-key on his level to begin with. He don't know you to even keep apologizing or keep having this conversation. He said y'all spoke about it once already. So why keep speaking about it? He feel like you're just searching for a storyline.
We never spoke. He actually walked away, but
that's what
sticks out to me is the level thing, because what level are you on? Like, what do you do besides? Because if I wanted to, I could go to the 99-cent store and get some, you know, blank dingy hats and put stuff on there that's already been said and sell it, you know, on my name.
Technically, in order to sell something, somebody has to purchase it.
Yeah, so I mean,
bought a hat. I like it. It's no shade. I do like the hat.
You know,
I wish it was like this pink though, so I could wear it with these shoes.
As of right now, I'm finding out that Spanky had a lot to say behind my back, talking about I'm not on his level. I don't know what level he's talking about. He said I'm looking for a storyline, but I feel like you shouldn't be worried about what I'm looking for. You should look for, you know, a better sponsor to, you know, put out those dingy ass hats of yours.
So, what issue do you have with Spanky? Because last time I checked from the reunion, y'all were cool.
Well, I just feel like at the end of the day, him going back to you and telling you that we were planning on jumping you.
Yeah.
And then coming over to our side and then calling you on FaceTime while me and other people were in the background to hear it. That's just like really weird, you know? That's really fake. So it seemed like you was trying to set me up, because when we apologized to each other, which I genuinely meant, you didn't say, hey, you know, I might have told Montel that y'all have problems and y'all trying to hit him or whatever. He just let it ride. So had we did end up coming to blows or it turned into a big thing, and he would have been kicking his feet up, you know.
But that goes to show you, in the same situation with me, O'Neal, Ty, and him, you hyped that up. Yes, me and Ty had our own shade. I'm willing to admit that. Yes, I was talking about him. But I was talking about him to a friend.
Right.
Meaning, my friend, keep this between me and you. Not you go and tell him every single detail of what I said, and then come right back to me and tell me every single detail of what he said. Bitch, everybody knows me. I run the social media. Absolutely. Social media says what's on your mind. So I'm gonna say what's on my mind. And being that I don't have Ty's number, I don't have most of the boys' numbers like that, so I'm going to express my opinion on social media.
I just feel like he's being a mastermind of a lot of bullshit.
He's a puppet master.
And the thing is, he's slid off too many times.
So Montel is coming back, guns blazing for Spanky. For some reason, he cannot get over the fact that Spanky betrayed him last season, and he's coming back with pure revenge. I'm not for everything he has, you know, planned, or what he's saying about Spanky, or what he's telling me Spanky is saying about me. I really don't believe it too much, because I just feel like in that moment, why didn't you tell me in that moment? Why you waited a whole year later to let me know? So I just decided to just brush it off my shoulder and mind my good old business and move forward, because I don't have the time.
Like, all of this, you know, is gonna come to a forefront because I met someone. His name is Justin. He's having an event. It's called the Share Affair, and you know, he wanted, you know, everyone to just come together and we can all share some things with each other.
Who's on this guest list so far?
Me out.
Well,
can't come.
I'm not sure exactly. I know I'm there. I'm extending the invitation to y'all. You said you're not gonna be there.
I'll come because, you know, you extended the invitation. I want to, you know, you're cool now. You get what I'm saying? So I want to be more supportive. You get what I'm saying? I want to come around more and be more supportive. However, if that girl, boy is there, we're gonna have an issue.
What girl, boy?
Spanky.
Oh.
We're gonna have an issue.
We was just sitting there, we were talking, it was a good time, I was getting lit, and I'm just like, it's just bittersweet, because I feel like sooner or later something is gonna happen, and this little trio that's going on may not last.
Cheers to new beginnings and new chapters.
Work.
So I decided to come up with a meet and greet, and I called it the Share Affair. And I want to meet everybody, and I invited Chance to come through.
Some boy named Justin invited me to the Share Affair, and when I came in and I saw him, I was like, damn, that nigga look fine. He was looking mad good, like he had his chest out and everything. I was like, you know, so I was like, who that?
Yeah. I don't know. I need a drink though.
No shade. I
need a drink and some food, because I cannot be drinking on an empty stomach.
That
I have a dead person on it.
I just want some water, and so I could quench some of these bitches' thirst real fast.
Right. I'm walking to the table. I see Justin. I see, you know, just familiar faces, and then I look over and I see Mitch, and I'm like, oh shit. Like, it literally was like a skeleton hopped out the closet, and I'm like, fuck, man. But I was like, I ain't gonna play him because I ain't even no fake ass nigga. So I gave him a handshake, said, oh, I know you, but I just have a weird feeling about him being here. Like, what is he here for?
Hi everybody, it's Ken, season 1 Ken. You already know, the legendary bitch. I mean, I'm back. I have a lot going on. I have a upcoming last line for 2020, and I'm just here, you know, to serve looks and finish being a bad bitch, because you bitches could never. Well, I had gotten invited to the share fair. I didn't know 2 boys that was there, but I was familiar with the rest of the cast.
My name is Justin.
I'm Ken.
Nice to meet you.
Hi, I'm Mitch. I'm Ken. Nice to meet you. Please. What's up? Man, we was just getting the new boys. We was just getting into them and asking them, you know, what they got. Yeah.
So what do you do?
I do a lot. I do a lot. My attitude definitely changed. The way how I approach situations definitely changed. The way how I think before I react now. A lot have changed about me.
So today is this little share fair that I was invited to by fellow members, and I'm just going here with open arms and open mind just to see what's going on, what everybody got going on, because you know we on this show, and I just want to see, like, you know, what's everybody come up.
But no, like, I just feel like, you know, I wouldn't do surgery per se. I would try to go to the gym again, but if it don't work, it just don't work. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. Hi everybody. What's up? Hi, how are you? Sorry I'm late.
My name is Justin. Spanky, right? Alright, nice to meet you.
You already know.
Huh? What?
I'm Mitch. How you doing?
Good. What did you say?
So I'm walking in and he says, hey, how are you? What's your name? Spanky, right? So me, I'm like, oh yeah, so you already know who I am. So he thought that was shade. So I'm just like, girl.
Wait, I'm sorry, what did you say? You said something?
No, I said you already knew my name.
Okay, well, you don't have to be funny about it. Like, you don't have to be funny about it. Yeah, so relax. Don't play with me, bro. Anyways, so we're having an event where we're gonna get to know everybody, and I wanna, you know, get to know everybody and stuff like that. No funny business going on, you know what I'm saying? So can we go around the table and go on? Straight the fuck up. Straight the fuck up. You're not gonna get funny with me saying that you do shade first. Huh? Now? Just right now, yeah. Oh, you already knew who I was, bitch. Like, nobody was paying no mind to you.
Brad.
Like, don't play with me.
Brad.
Don't play with me, bro.
Let me get a piece of this bread too.
I don't got time for that. I really don't. I really don't. So let's go around the table and let's get to know everybody. That's what the fuck I did this for. And that's it.